Hey, what's up guys? I'm Coach Ryan Finley from the VIPAR Pit. Today I want to talk about how to choose the correct protein sources for your goals when we're talking about nutritional supplements. Of course, most times getting your protein from a whole food nutritious diet is the way to go, but supplements can be very, very useful, especially in targeted instances such as peri-workout supplementation, where having those powdered substances can really help you achieve your goals and help you boost your protein intake. So when I look at protein sources, I basically think of super rapid acting sources, medium duration sources, and then slower release sources. And what those sources are and where you put them will depend on your goals. So for example, one of the periods of time where you would want a very rapid acting protein source is during the workout. So you can deliver those amino acids directly into the bloodstream as you're training. For those, you have a couple choices. One is pure EAAs, or essential amino acids. You want to make sure you get at least 3.5 grams of amino acid leucine in a serving, and then a full spectrum of the essential amino acids. That's going to be a good choice for delivering those aminos directly into the bloodstream. They get in there very quickly. Another option you have there is hydrolyzed protein sources. So hydrolysis is the process by which these protein sources are made. And you can get a hydrolyzed whey or a hydrolyzed caseinate known as PeptoPro, and those two also get into the bloodstream very, very rapidly. So that would be an instance where let's say you're going to train at 6 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning. I used to do that really early. And you wake up and you don't really have time to eat and digest a meal, and other protein sources would be too slow acting. In those instances, an immediate protein source such as your essential aminos, your PeptoPro, or your hydrolyzed whey are going to be really good options. And you just drink it, start sipping it right away within 10 to 15 minutes of your first work set, and drink it throughout your workout. And that's going to give you a big hit of aminos during the workout. Then you have your medium duration sources. This would be like your whey proteins, preferably whey protein isolate. That's going to be the most absorbable, kind of best form. Your whey protein concentrate, a lot of people don't tolerate it well, and it's just a lower quality source. You really want to put the best nutrients in your body, so a whey protein isolate is going to be a good choice for a medium duration source. Whey protein isolate, there's basically two instances that I use it. One is if it's coming up on mealtime, I need to eat, but I also need to work out kind of soon, like within an hour, hour and a half, I'll have a whey protein isolate shake. If you drink a whey protein isolate at noon, those amino acids are going to start dripping into the bloodstream around 1 o'clock, 1:30. So basically it's a fast acting source that you can digest pretty rapidly, but not so rapidly such as a pure essential amino where it's directly in the bloodstream, okay? So that's a medium duration source. Then you have your longer duration sources. This is where if I know I'm going somewhere and need some protein, I'm going to be out all day, but I also want to stay kind of full and I want to have that slow, steady release of amino acids in the bloodstream. I will go with a casein protein or an egg white protein powder. There are also some other options like a beef protein, but you just want to make sure it's not a hydrolyzed version because that's going to be faster. But these options are also great because they serve more as meal replacements. I prefer egg white protein. It gives me a lot less indigestion. A lot of people with casein, it kind of clumps in their gut, gives a little bit of digestive discomfort. So I've been rolling with egg white protein for a while as kind of a meal replacement, and it works really well. Now, there are some situations where you may combine these things. So one example would be if I'm going to train and then I'm going to be out all afternoon. After training, I will have a combo. I'll have 1 scoop of whey protein and then 1 scoop of either casein or egg white protein mixed together. When you mix sources like that, the faster source hits the bloodstream immediately, and then the slower source kind of leaks out slowly as it digests. So you basically get the amino acids in the bloodstream right away, and then you get this slow, steady release of aminos with the longer duration source. So that's a really good option if you're one of those people that hits the gym and there's kind of a long period of time before you have time to eat a full meal. That's where I like to use a combined, like a whey protein isolate and an egg white protein together. So I hope this sheds some light on protein sources. Notice I did not mention any vegan protein sources. Nothing against vegans, it's a choice for a lot of people, but in terms of protein quality, a lot of vegan sources are simply missing some amino acids that make it effective for protein synthesis. So if you want to use vegan protein, your pea protein, your white rice proteins, various legume-based proteins, you just want to make sure that each serving has at least 3.5 grams of leucine. If it doesn't, you can buy pure leucine to supplement with it. And the reason why is because this is what's going to optimally support muscle protein synthesis and tissue repair. So if body composition is one of your goals in the gym, losing body fat or gaining muscle, you need to meet that leucine threshold in a given feeding, and a lot of the vegan proteins simply just don't have it. So you're not flipping the light switch for building muscle in essence if you don't have it. So just be aware of that. Vegan proteins are fine. I like to rotate them in periodically as long as they have appropriate amount of leucine for the target of muscle protein synthesis. I am Coach Ryan Family from the VIPAR Pit. Hit me with questions in the comments section below. If you like this video, please hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time.